Mr. Walberg?
Well, that's the first I've heard that I am not supportive of staying in the federal transportation system and using the resources that we paid into it to come to us and expanding at least to get to a dollar for a dollar that we put in. But of course, when you can make up the assertions as you go, I suppose that's how it happens. I fought to get appropriate funding for infrastructure in the state. We paid it through the gas tax dollars, the aviation fuel tax dollars, and others. We ought to receive it back. However, I'm not going to support things like turtle fences and bicycle trails in an economy right now where we need to fix our roads and widen 94 and put infrastructure bridge approaches in and so forth and so on. It means priorities that are in place. And when you find a stimulus package that stimulated nothing but the federal government and government sector of jobs, and Mark Schauer talks about trying to protect the fragile environment, or fragile economy right now, and yet supports the stimulus package that stimulated government, supports, say, the Pelosi budget that produces trillion-dollar deficits into the distant future, when he supported the legislation for cap and trade, the tax increase on energy, which discourages business, especially in Michigan, where the high cost of energy is one of the things that discourages companies from coming into Michigan and makes it more difficult. And when he supports taking over the healthcare system, which becomes a huge tax burden and a mandate burden upon businesses that provide jobs, the economy goes south, the revenue decreases, states can't match federal funding issues. They can't even make it on their own. And the priority problem continues to say, we will protect government and government largesse as opposed to saying to the private sector, we know you can do better than we can, and we will let you grow in your economy with your resources, your investment, your saving, your risk-taking, and an economy that produces jobs for people.
Thank you. Mr. Walberg?